Hello, thanks for tuning in to Don's Breakfast Cereal Show. Today we have the second half of King of the Texas Rangers from 1941. Now this stars Sammy Baugh. You'll notice that Sammy is not your typical Hollywood leading man. Baugh was a well-known All-American football player from the late 1930s through the 1950s. Not only was he a player, he later became a coach. So here we go with the next couple chapters of King of the Texas Rangers. We'll be back.
is out of sight. Wait a minute. That's Ross. Keep shooting, but be careful. that gun. Did you get King?
He won't bother us anymore. What about this man?
Boss may want to question him. Tie him up and bring him along.
Stay here and keep a lookout. If you see any Rangers, fire a warning shot.
Right.
Get out of that truck.
Get over the tree.
Empty those carbosulfide cans in the pump. There'll be another truck loading along right away.
This will keep you from getting help.
The boys at the rig won't need any help. They'll spot you when you ride in.
Now, if they don't see me coming, that's why I'm taking your truck. Hold it. Turn around. Be with you in a minute, Pedro.
So you won't have to worry about Ranger King anymore.
No. The other Rangers will be out looking for him soon. You better finish pumping all the chemicals you've got left into that line and get ready to move to another spot.
Yes, sir.
Has the truck arrived yet?
I think it just drove up. Wait till I see if that's it.
Look out, Tom!
Time up, Pedro. I'll go get the other one.
Is he hurt very badly?
No, just a flesh wound, I think.
Say, this is the same man that gave us so much trouble before. He must be what you call the big boss.
No, this is Ross. He's not the one who gives orders.
Then he may be able to tell us who is the big boss.
There might be a chance if we can get him to a hospital. You ride to the ranger station, get first aid supplies, and someone to help us.
Oh, but how about the prisoners?
I'll watch out for them. Bring Wichita and some of the boys to help us.
Bueno, amigo.
Pronto. We've got to do something. Quick. These Rangers have ways of making men talk.
Ross can talk plenty.
Yeah. Send out some men to get Ross away from King, dead or alive. The Rangers will be heading there soon.
I tell you, we don't know anything.
That's right. As long as Ross paid off, we didn't ask any questions.
I guess foreign agents are too smart to tell their business to hired gunslingers. But Ross had better know who he gets his orders from. Look, there's your ranger.
In the shed with the ranger.
Lynch's orders are to get him. More Rangers are on the way.
Wait a minute. He can stand us off all day.
I'll fix that. Keep him in that shed and cover me.
I tell you, we don't know anything.
That's right. As long as Ross paid off, we didn't ask any questions.
I guess foreign agents are too smart to tell their business to hired gunslingers. But Ross had better know who he gets his orders from. Look, there's the ranger. Where's Ross?
In the shed with the ranger.
Lynch's orders are to get him. More Rangers are on the way.
Wait a minute. He can stand us off all day.
I'll fix that. Keep him in that shed and cover me.
Found Ross in the wreckage. He's finished.
We should have enough evidence to lead us to the men Ross worked for him.
Here's a license plate from that truck.
Good. Take those chemicals back to town. I'll check this license plate. Hello, Sally.
Hello, Tom. Have you got a story for today's edition?
I'm in a hurry, but I'll bargain with you. Make 2 telephone calls for me and I'll give you a real story.
It's a deal. Did you find the source of the chemicals ruining the oil in the pipelines?
Yeah, we destroyed it. Production's back on a 24-hour basis.
Why did you order the chemicals in your name? Rangers traced them, we're through.
But I'll take care of that.
You bet you will.
Now, what do I do?
First, check this license number with the State Division of Motor Vehicles.
What else?
Call the Irwin Chemical Company in Cimarron. Tell them to get out their records of last month's sale and leave someone in the office to meet me when I arrive tonight.
As good as done.
Thanks, Sally. See you later.
Good luck.
Someone's in there. Pull into that alley. Keep the motor running.
Good evening, sir. I didn't expect you so soon.
What?
I mean, those Ranger cars sure must be fast.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, pretty fast.
I've just got last month's sales records together.
Good. I want to take them back to Border Town.
Yes, sir. But just as a matter of form, hadn't I better see your credentials?
Here are my credentials.
But the call said the Rangers.
The Rangers will never get those papers. Hand them over.
I'm sorry. I'm sort of a hurry.
Well, that's okay.
What happened?
Let's go.
That man, he got the records you wanted.
Step on it. He's right on our tail. He's catching us. Give him the smoke.
Pop, I wish you'd fix this door plate.
What was you saying?
Who made this door plate for us?
A Scott's Tin Shop. Why?
It looks and feels like it was stamped out of the same piece of metal as this. Feel the thickness. Look at the paint.
Yep. But this here's a Texas license plate.
But the Bureau told me that the number on it had never been issued. This plate must be counterfeit. Could Scott have made it?
Well, He ain't the type to turn down extra cash, good or bad.
Well, I have a few questions for Mr. Scott to answer. Does he still live in back of his shop?
Yeah, yes.
Take care, Scott?
Yeah, but we couldn't find any papers with your name on them. We looked all over the place.
Well, there must be some record. I'll find it myself. Come on with me.
Operator, get me the ranger station quickly.
¿Quién habla? Hello. Sí, señorita Sally. Tom? No, Senor King has not come back yet.
Well, he should be back any minute. Tell him the license plates were counterfeit, but that I gotta leave to Scott's tin shop. Came down here and found Scott murdered. And...
Hello. 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 Tom, Senorita Sally, she's in trouble.
In trouble? Where is she?
At Scott's tin shop. Come on, vámonos.
Where do you think you're going? All right, get inside.
Where'd you find her?
She was sneaking out of here. And this.
Looks like you found out a little too much, young lady.
is leaking. The joint will blow up.
Lock that door.
Stop right there, senor.
Not so fast, mister. Please, gun, Nick. Go around to that and watch the back door.
Here's where I get one of them. Hey, the gas is leaking. The joint will blow up.
Lock that door.
Stop right there, senor.
Not so fast, mister. Please, gun, Nick.
Calling Boca Grande Ranger Station. This is Pedro Garcia calling Boca Grande Ranger Station.
Come in, Pedro.
Lynch has captured Sally and has taken her away in his car.
I'll have all the roads between here and the border watched.
Have a doctor at the station. King has been hurt.
Right.
Calling Boca Grande Station. Logan reporting. Go ahead, Johnny.
Hello, Tom. You on your feet again?
I'm okay now. Finding trace of Lynch.
We found his car on the Flying M Ranch near the old river crossing. Looks like they went over the border.
All right, I'll take over. Go back to your regular patrol.
Right.
Think we can find him in Mexico?
Por seguro, Tom. Caramba, it will be easy. Don't forget the Rurales, and we have many friends there. Hello, Eduardo.
Hello, Senor Tenente.
How is the business?
Business? Oh, she's fine. Look at the big order I got for the Aliso Rancho.
Aliso Rancho? Someone moving there recently?
Si, senor. Only yesterday. Many Americanos, and they have much monies.
Any senoritas with them?
I don't know, but maybe you are looking for someone, yeah?
Eduardo, suppose we drive your wagon and make the delivery, eh?
Con mucho gusto. I would like to help you.
Then get us some clothes like yours.
Si, senor. Come with me.
Come on, Tom.
Oh!
There is the Aliso Rancho. This is the kitchen.
Looks like it might be. Stall as long as you can.
See.
Tom, you'll never know how glad I am to see you.
It goes for both of us.
Somebody's coming. Get out of sight. Put it over here, please.
Sally?
Yes.
Come this way, quick.
jump back there at the turn. Come on. That's no use. They'll land on the other side and take us a half a day to get around there. Let's get back.
Tom must have got away.
See, he must have. Now I will get my rurales and raid the Aliso Ranch.
My men will probably catch her, but we won't be able to stay here any longer.
You won't have to. I've arranged to put you on a job in South America. The Zeppelin will be heading south tonight. I'll have a plane pick you up at Robles Meadows. Can you get there all right?
Sure. We'll leave here when it gets dark. I'll call you back at Border Town when we make contact.
You'll be leaving before dark, Lynch. You'll be heading back to Texas. So that's the wavelength of the station you get your orders from. That ought to make it easy to locate your boss.
You won't live long enough to locate anyone, Ranger. Now drop that gun and reach. Shall I let him have it now?
No, not yet. We'll keep him till we get to the meadows. He might be a good passport in case the rurales try to stop us.
Vamos!
Climb on.
These birds may try to leave their nest before we arrive. We must watch all the roads. We will go on to the rancho. Carlos, you go up to that ridge and watch the road to the meadows. If you see anything, write quickly and tell us. This, Juan, you go down the slope and cover the valley. Vámonos.
They are on the road to the meadows.
Bueno, if we ride fast, we can get to the gorge before they pass. Vamos! one machine gun on each side of the road. Get the horses out of sight. Alejandro, Chico, over there. Carlos, you go to that high point and signal us when they're in sight. Hey, Jose, come with me. Get ready. They're coming.
Halt! Run for it! Fire!
Get ready. They're coming.
Halt! Run for it! Fire!
It's King! Tom, are you all right?
Yeah.
Lynch is dead. We'll never get any information from him.
I found out one thing. Lynch's boss has his headquarters in Bordertown.
So, who is he?
That's what we've got to find out. Come on, we're heading back for Texas.
Good morning, Pedro.
Buenos dias, señorita Sally.
Hello, Tom. Here's the story, fresh from the press, just the way you wanted it handled.
Fine, Sally. I hope it works.
Now, would you mind telling me what this is all about?
The men behind Lynch are probably wondering what happened to him. This story should relieve their minds.
Why say Lynch is the leader when you know he's not?
Because we want them to feel free to communicate with each other. Now, when Senor Tom was in Mexico, he discovered the wavelength over which they talk. Our radio is tuned to the same wavelength. When they start sending, this direction loop will tell us what direction their station is from here. Wichita is at Puente Mesa with another directional radio, and he will give us the bearing of their station from his point.
So all we have to do is set these two straight edges on their proper bearing. And the point where they intersect is the place where their sending station is.
Oh, now I'm beginning to get it. Do you mind if I stay and see what happens?
Not at all.
Let's have a sentinel.
Any news? No. Let's get going.
Mighty funny there's no word from Lynch.
Yeah. If he's been caught, it's going to be plenty tough for the rest of us. Slater, look at this.
Oh, so that's why we haven't heard from him.
None of them talked. They think Lynch is the head man.
We got nothing to worry about.
Not a thing. We're in the clear. Pull off into this ravine. No one will see us there. I'll radio this news to the Zeppelin.
All set.
Texas 1 calling Z100. Texas 1 calling Z100.
Here it comes.
Texas 1 calling Z100. Texas 1 calling Z100.
This is it.
This is Z100. Come in, Texas 1.
This is Texas 1 reporting. I'm calling with reference to Lynch and his men.
Why have they not completed the contact?
Their bearing is 281 degrees.
Bearing 281.
Bearing 76 degrees.
Bates calling Boca Grande Station. Bates calling Boca Grande Station.
Come in, Wichita.
Our bearing is 76 degrees. 76 degrees.
Thank you, Wichita.
They're in Caliente Canyon.
That's all we want to know.
Let's go, Pedro. See you later, Sully.
While the death of Lynch is to be regretted, it will certainly cause our enemies to slacken their effort.
Then you believe we should go ahead with our plan on the Whitney Dam?
Most certainly. The destruction of the dam will not only cripple the oil field's power supply, but it will flood the entire industrial section.
All right. We'll carry out our preparations.
Very well.
Caramba, but that is very serious.
You bet it is, but we'll be ready for them.
There's a car coming up the grade. It's a ranger's car. We can't get away in the car. I'm making a break. Come on.
This is a shortwave set that was found in the dead man's car.
Too bad you didn't get him. He might have been the key to the whole saboteur setup.
Well, anyway, you've learned of the plot against the dam. You've taken steps to protect it, haven't you?
Guards who report by phone every 30 minutes are stationed on the dam. And the rangers are guarding every entrance.
Sounds as if the dam's pretty safe from attack.
Well, I hope so.
Hasta la vista, senor.
So long, Ed.
Bye, boys.
That's the situation, Your Excellency. From now on, we better use this new wavelength.
By all means.
As for the dam, it's too well guarded now. We'd better give up our plans.
When we work for the cause, we do not give up our plans. The dam shall be destroyed. Here is the way to go about it.
over the dam. Cut your motors. I'll go first.
Okay.
Before we send out these wires.
We'll grab them after they telephone in.
Yeah, that'll give us time to get everything set before the truck comes in with the explosives.
The ranger station.
4:30 a.m. Thomas reporting, everything quiet.
Okay.
Take it easy. Be a nice boy and you won't get hurt. Get that guard down below while I take care of this fellow.
Set?
Yeah, the holes are all cleared and the wire's strung out. Now all we got to do is dump in the explosive and connect it. We got plenty of time for that between telephone calls.
Good.
Calling Boco Grande Station. Calling Boco Grande Station.
King at Boca Grande.
5 a.m. Sherwood reporting. Everything quiet.
Okay.
Time for your report. Go ahead. Don't make any slips.
King speaking.
Everything quiet. 5 a.m. Thomas reporting from Station 2.
That's the signal. He changed the wording of his report. Something's wrong.
Well, that ranger on the road is reported now. That'll give us a half an hour. Let's get started. I got supplies for the crew at the dam.
I'll have to check your load.
That's all right with me, Ranger.
That truck, it's loaded with dynamite, headed for the dam.
Pedro, you drive. I'm all right.
Those men,
Where did they go?
over the hill, through the brush.
Let's go.
It didn't. King got there and jammed the works.
These are important plans from the dirigible. See that Barton gets them today. We might have been recognized.
It is no good chasing them with the feet. Vámonos.
Pedro. Look at this.
One of these fellows carves little toys, eh?
There's only one man in these parts who does this kind of work.
Do you know him?
Dude Ward, foreman of Barton's ranch.
Barton's ranch?
Let's get to town and see what he knows about this. I'll see if Barton's inside. You telephone the station and have the men start combing the country for Ward.
Hello, King.
Hello, Barton.
Anything wrong?
Not now. We just blocked an attempt to blow up the dam. Only the spillway was hit. It doesn't amount to anything.
Shows what a daring sabotage ring we're up against. Did you get any clues to them?
Yeah. Know anyone who whittles things like this?
Why, yes. Dude Ward.
Your foreman?
Not since last week. I fired him for drinking. He hasn't sunk low enough to sell out his own country, has he?
It looks that way. You don't know where I could find him?
I haven't the faintest idea. Excuse me. Hello, Barton speaking.
This is Ward speaking.
Oh, hello, Jim.
Jim? Why, oh. Shorty gave me some important papers for you. Said they were orders from the dirigible.
Hmm. Yes, there was an attempt to blow up the dam, but it failed.
Say, Gus, have you seen anything of a fellow called Dude Ward?
Yes. Well, he's in the back room right now.
Gracias. I would like to see him very much.
King's picked up an important clue to the ringleader. Can I quote you, King?
Sure.
Says he expects to arrest the suspect sometime today.
I get it. I better clear out. If the Rangers are after me, I'll beat it out of town and meet you at the Adobe Hills hideout. Okay.
Stand still. I think you'll meet the Rangers first, senor. Turn around. So, this is the kind of a trick you play, senor, eh?
It's Ward! You know what these are?
No.
Well, I do. They're orders in code. Where did you get them?
I don't know.
Oh, yes, you do. Where are you taking them to?
Don't do that.
Where are you taking them to?
I'll tell you. They were...
We're right back where we started. I still don't know who was to receive these papers.
Tom, it is a very funny thing that Ward should know the Rangers were looking for him. Someone was talking to him on the telephone and telling him to vamoose when I caught him on the saloon. Now, I didn't told anything to anybody.
Neither did I. When I heard your shots in the saloon, I was still talking to Barton. Barton.
Ah, that is too hard to believe about Senor Barton.
Sure it is, but it couldn't have been anyone else, Pedro. Barton received a telephone call while you were on your way to the saloon. And it must have been Ward. Because Barton told him everything that happened. And tipped him off that we were looking for him.
Oh, if that is so, that explains a lot of things.
It sure does. Barton was in on every plan I ever made to try to break up this sabotage ring.
Tom, he's Barton. He's a very smart hombre. How are you going to prove all these things?
We're going to pay a little visit to Mr. Barton's ranch.
You two boys are up to something. Come on, give me the story.
Not now, fella. It's too important. But tonight I hope to give you the story of your life.
But, Your Excellency, I'm not safe here any longer.
Not safe? Why?
Because those documents that you intended to me have fallen into the hands of the Rangers.
That is too bad. But there is no danger of your being incriminated. Those documents are in our code. They will mean nothing to the Rangers. I have a complete set of duplicates on board. You better arrange to contact me in your plane as soon as possible.
Tell your chief to have the dirigible over Lake Mead at 9 tomorrow morning.
Talk fast and be convincing, senor.
Come in, Texas One. Come in.
If you'll cruise over Lake Mead at 9 in the morning, I'll contact you.
9 in the morning. Very well.
Keep him covered, Pedro, while I call the station. Get me Boca Grande Ranger Station. Hello, Wichita?
Who? Barton.
Get the men out here and take over all his papers and records. Now listen. There'll be a dirigible over Lake Mead at 9 tomorrow morning. That's right. It's the one Barton's been getting his orders from. Contact Army headquarters at once so they can have a squadron of planes ready for the dirigible. Yes? See you later. Contact Army headquarters at once so they can have a squadron of planes ready for the dirigible. Yes? See you later.
I was forced to send that message. You're heading into a trap. United States Army bombers are prepared to attack you over Lake Mead.
Stand by, Texas 1. Action stations. Change course to due south. Proceed at full speed. Now that your identity is known, we cannot use you as our Texas agent. You will join us here and receive other assignments. Before you leave, get the Nelson formula and all other formulas used at the Dobie Hills oil field.
But Your Excellency, those papers are in the oil company's safe. Every officer in the state is hunting for me. It's impossible to make a move in that direction.
Nothing is impossible for the cause. Make use of our Plan N6. That is an order.
Yes, Your Excellency. Get Felix Hauptman.
Right.
How's that? I think that's close enough. You'd better wear my hat and coat. Refuse to talk until you see your lawyer. Stole them long enough for me to finish my job and get away. What's the meaning of this?
You're under arrest.
What do you mean, arrest?
Come on with me.
Say, listen.
Ladies and gentlemen, we interrupt this broadcast for a special news flash. John Barton, badly wanted 5th columnist leader, has just been captured while attempting to escape into Mexico.
What do you want?
Open that safe.
There's no money in it?
I know what I want. Open it. Close that door.
Well, Mr. Barton, I thought...
That I've been captured? No. Your ranger friends are easily fooled. Get away from that door. Come over here. Where's your car?
In the alley.
Go on. Take the West Highway. Drive at your usual speed and don't try any tricks. Keep driving toward the airport and you won't be hurt. Looks like a ranger's car. Watch your step.
Say, Tom, isn't that Sally's car?
Yes. She's waving at us.
Now stop it. Give me that wheel.
Why, it's Barton. He must have escaped. Let's go. Tommy gun. We'll take the other ship.
Right.
Calling C-100. Calling C-100. Texas 1 calling C-100.
This is C-100. Come in, Texas 1.
I've completed my mission and I'm flying out to meet you. What is your position?
100 miles southeast of Galveston. Elevation 20,000.
Very well. Following us. Might be that Ranger.
They'll never overhaul us in that crate. There's the Zeppelin.
What's that?
That's a Zeppelin. Headquarters for the whole spy ring.
He's ready for us.
Lower the ladder.
Oh, so that's how they do it, eh?
I don't know how tough those birds are, but we'll find out. Remember that Tommy gun. Give them a burst.
With pleasure.
There's a plane following us.
Take care of that. Action stations. Full speed ahead. Pull in the ladder. That goes the plane. We don't fear bullets. We are well armored.
Plane can't stay up much longer. The gas is running out.
The bullets run out already. Maybe we should get away.
We can't let them get away. There's only one way to stop them. Maybe you'd better bail out now.
No, I don't think so. We chased these hombres long time enough. I think I saved for the finish.
Okay, Pedro. Get ready for the dive. A few minutes before the boat picked us up.
It's a wonder you both weren't killed.
Si necesita hacer lo imposible, lo hace. It is a Spanish proverb, which means when you have to do the impossible, you do it.
Gentlemen, you have both performed a great service to your respective countries. Ranger King, your courage in the face of danger typifies the spirit of America's young manhood, and especially that of the Texas Rangers. It will be remembered long after these efforts to disrupt our freedom-loving democracy have been defeated.
Thank you, sir.
Sergeant Preston of the Northwest Mounted Police with Yukon King, swiftest and strongest lead dog breaking the trail in the relentless pursuit of lawbreakers in the wild days of the Yukon. Back to the days of the gold rush as Sergeant Preston with his wonder dog Yukon King meets the challenge of the Yukon. This is the Yukon, the territory patrolled by Sergeant Preston, where most men came to wrest a golden future from its rocky soil, and others came to steal it from them. Gold Ledge, a foothills mining town, was headquarters for a gang of these thieves. This was no ordinary gang of cutthroats, but a band of clever thieves engaged in an outlaw profession seldom encountered outside of large population centers. Which was undoubtedly why its able leader, Pete Russell, an American ex-convict, had chosen Gold Ledge as his base of operations. The cafe of his partner, Kurt Markham, became a perfect front and local distribution center for the product of their unlawful industry, counterfeit paper money.
I thought I told you to quit passing the counterfeit in this town for a while. You trying to make it hot for us?
That was the first 20 I've passed in a week. The heard from Breton over the bull yet?
They're not back. I just came from the old mine. Pour some coffee so I'll have a reason for standing here.
I can't figure you, Pete. You complain about me passing a bill or two. And still, you send the printer, Will Breton, off through Whitehorse with no one but the bull to deliver 50,000 and phony 20s to our contact in the States.
The bull's never liked Breton because he teases him about his lack of brains. One day the bull's going to explode, and this just could be the day.
You mean?
Exactly. Of course, I helped by putting the idea in the bull's head. Could you think of a better, cleaner way for us?
What's the idea of stopping here, Bull? There's our turnout, plain as day. Come on, let's go.
Get out of that sled, Breton.
No, I'm not getting out. Why should I?
You promised back in Whitehorse if I loaded the supplies, I could ride halfway. And we're more than halfway now. You know I like to ride.
You are taken in, Bull. This is my sled, and I'm riding. The joke's on you.
I don't like jokes. They make me mad. When I get mad, I get headaches. And I do bad things.
Come on, we're in a hurry. It's after 3 o'clock.
You keep your promise first.
For the last time, I said no.
Pete told me I didn't have to listen to you.
Bull! Bull! Let me down! Let me down! I'll teach you manners.
You shouldn't have done that, Breton.
Oh, Bull, please. I was only joking.
You make me mad. He's a nice dog. Too bad I'll have to go on without him. My headaches. Gee, that's pretty. Makes my headache go away.
On your feet.
Ho, ho!
I'm sorry, old fellow, but your master's dead. You were guarding him, weren't you? I believe you'd have stayed here till you starved to death if we hadn't come along. William Brenton. Like an old identification from Montreal, no next to kin listed. Looks like a counterfeit bill. There's no indication of the actual cause of death.
He's alone.
You sure there's no one in the sled? Bratton usually rides and makes the bull do all the work.
He's alone, I tell you.
Well, if the bull's done our dirty work for us, so much the better.
I don't know. Supposing he left some clues.
Let him in before he knocks the door down.
Where's Bratton? Why isn't he with you?
He's dead, I guess.
You guess?
What do you mean, you guess? Aren't you sure?
You mean you...
Yeah, I had to kill the little fella. I didn't really mean to, Mr. Russell. Just meant to scare him a little bit. He played a bad joke on me. I don't like them. They give me headaches.
Go on, Bull, then what?
Well, I kind of got dizzy and I grabbed him and squeezed him a little. That's all. And the lead dog broke the harness and jumped me, and I had to hit him too. That's what happened. That's why it took me so long getting here. Team's hard to manage with no lead dog.
Well, where'd all this happen, Bull?
At Gold Fork Ledge it was.
You didn't leave him on the road, did you?
Well, there was nothing else I could do for the little fella. I knew he was dead.
I warned you, Pete.
Shut up, Kirk. Were there any witnesses?
What do you mean, witnesses?
I mean, did anyone see you fight with Bretton?
No.
Did anyone see you riding through Gold Ledge alone?
Nope, I came on the back trail.
Oh, that's fine, Bull. Except for your mistake in not hiding Will Bretton's body, you did a good job.
Gee, thanks, Mr. Russell.
But there's just one thing that puzzles me. What decided you to take the back trail to the mine here?
Got to thinking about Bretton back there at the fork. You can see it from the top of the back trail. Just wanted to get the last look at the little fella. Sure made me happy, too.
Why was that?
I got to thinking about the little fella all alone. Now I feel better.
Well, what did you see?
Somebody. Looked like a Mountie. Found him already.
Hello, Sergeant. King. You must have waited for the autopsy on Bretton.
That's right. I must admit, I'm still puzzled.
About the cause of death?
Oh, no, I was right about that. Victim was virtually crushed to death, but not by a wild animal. Wayne, you're looking for a killer that's strong enough to squeeze a man like a bear would. He must be a giant.
I don't know anyone that description fits here in Whitehorse.
Has Dawson replied to my request for information on Bretton?
Yes, about a half hour ago. Bretton was a journeyman printer, and he has a prison record in the States, Sergeant. Nothing on him, though, since he came to the Yukon last summer. I have it all written down. Oh, yes, something else for you. This came from headquarters by post while you were away.
Well, Corporal, this may help us solve our case.
You mean on the Bretton murder?
Partly. Dawson has requested an investigation of a possible counterfeiting ring in the neighborhood of Gold Ledge, where this bill was passed. You recall the bogus American bill I took from Bretton's wallet?
Very clearly. The eye in Jackson's picture was blurred.
Take a look at that.
Why, it's from the same plate. I'd swear to it.
Exactly.
Jackson's eye's blurred in that one, too.
It's all beginning to add up. Crooked printer, counterfeiting ring, and a cruel murder. Probably committed by one of the gang. Corporal, I'm leaving for Gold Ledge tonight.
hope you're not taking too much on yourself, Sergeant. Putting Breton's dog with your team.
Oh, he's a fine animal and well-trained. He and King are already good friends. I think if there's trouble, it'll come from somewhere else.
Well, I wish I could go along. What if you recognize in that dog puncher's outfit?
Well, that's a chance I'll have to take. Expect me back within the week.
Right, Sergeant, and good luck.
Bye, Wayne.
Hey! Hey!
Hey, it's a good meal, thanks. How come you say it's on the house?
Because I wanted to talk to you. I need a capable man.
Keep talking, I'm interested.
Want to do a job for us?
Who's us?
Russell and me. We're partners in the Red Star mine near here.
What's the job?
There's a 500-pound crate of mining equipment down in Whitehorse. Unless we get it at once, we'll be forced to shut down. The bull was going to do the job for us, but he's not much good with a dog team.
You know, I was real interested until you mentioned the big fella. But after that fight today, I think I'd be taking too much of a chance to travel with him.
The bull can't remember anything long enough to bear a grudge. Look, we'll pay you $1 a pound on delivery.
When would we leave?
In an hour. Here's 50 to clinch the deal. How's that?
I'm your man. I'll be back in an hour. I want to pick up some supplies.
You'll never regret it.
I don't mind telling you, this is better than I expected. Come on, boy.
The pieces were beginning to fit. Preston had found the clue to Breton's possible murderer, to the link between Bull, Markham, and Russell. Now, through the money just received, a possible connection was established with the counterfeiting ring. The big question was, did they suspect his true identity? That was a chance he had to take.
Well, did you take the bait?
I don't like it, Pete. The trained dog, the look of the man and the way he handled the bull, I'm sure that's Preston.
And so am I. I'm convinced.
And what's the point of this wild goose chase? What happens when he discovers there's no crate down in Whitehorse?
That's the point, Kirk. Preston's got to be stopped before he links us with Breton's murder.
Pete, you're not planning...
To kill Preston? I wouldn't admit that even to you. Now think back. Why did the bull kill Breton?
Who can figure the bull's reasoning?
I can figure out the bull's way of thinking. Breton was a smart man. The bull is a very dull one. Breton amused himself by making fun of the bull right to his face. Now, you can goad even a dumb animal just so far. The bull's physical strength is his only prize.
What has that to do with Preston?
I repeat, the bull is proud of his strength. Now, what happened this afternoon?
Preston licked him.
Before the whole town. And there's only one way the bull can redeem himself, according to his way of thinking.
Kill Preston.
But this time I picked the spot and there'll be no evidence. The bull knows what to do.
Sergeant Preston had but one reason to hazard his life on the trail with a brute like the bull. It was the chance that the simple giant might be trapped into revealing the truth. Preston suspected that Markham had lied to him about the bull's inability to bear a grudge. He knew that even with King and Old Faithful in his team, he could never relax vigilance for an instant.
Hey! Hey! Hold it, Bull! Hold it!
Bull, you deliberately did that. What's the idea?
I'm tired. I want some coffee. You want to argue about it?
No, why should I? It's a good idea. Help me put the stuff back in the sled, then we'll rest. The dog must have smelled a rabbit or something. Pick up that coffee in the coffee pot while I build a fire. I'll cut the wood, Bull.
King! Hold it! Hey, Bull! Fight! Easy, boys, easy! Fight! Easy, boys, easy! Fight! One more, boys! Fight!
All right, Bull. Take this off. I'm a policeman, and you're under arrest.
And I was going to kill you, and you saved my life. Why did you do that?
Because no man has the right to let another man die.
Pete told me I had a right to kill you after what you've done to me.
Bull, tell me the truth. You killed Will Breton, didn't you?
I don't know. He done bad things to me. He made me mad.
All right, Bull. Tell me about Russell and his partner, Markham.
Pete and Kirk, they're nice men. I like them. They're my friends.
Maybe not as nice as you think, Bull. Do they have a mine over here near Gold Ledge?
Yeah, they got a mine, but they don't work it. They help the government.
What do you mean by that?
They make money. Lots of money.
Paper money, Bull?
Yeah, paper money.
Bull, Russell and Markham are criminals. They're counterfeiters. I want you to lead me to their mine.
Look at here, Mr. Mountie. Pete and Kirk are my friends.
All along, Bull, they've been making you do their dirty work. Now they're afraid that you'll talk to somebody. So they want to get rid of you. So they've plotted to have you kill me, knowing that you might hang for the crime, and they'd go free.
So, all the time Kirk was telling me how smart I was and how strong I was. He was laughing at me. He was making a fool of me. You want to know where their mine is? Their hideout? All right. Just for that, I'll show you.
That's fine, Bull. But you're my prisoner, and I'm going to have to handcuff you to the sled. Now, let's go.
You just get Kirk and Pete. That's all I want. Oh! There it is, just ahead. That old mine shaft there. That's the hangout.
No light showing. You sure they're there?
They're probably in the mine shaft. They work there all night sometimes after they close the cafe.
Good. Maybe King and I'll catch them red-handed.
Let me go with you. Let me go with you.
Now, this is a job for the law, Bo.
Behind the protection of a hill and out of sight of the mine, Sergeant Preston made his prisoner secure.
There. I know that's uncomfortable, Bull. But at least you'll be out of the line of fire if trouble comes.
You shouldn't do this, Mr. Mountie. You should let me help.
It's my job to protect my prisoners. You can help me best by remaining completely quiet. Now be quiet, Bo. Come on, get it. Stay there under cover, King. Russell and Markham, I have you both covered. Sergeant Preston of the Mounted Police. Now come on out here and throw your guns down and raise your arms. Hurry up. You're both under arrest.
Do as he says, you fool. We'll drop your gun behind those rocks. When he comes out in the open, duck down behind him and we'll game.
We surrender, Preston.
All right. Turn around, raise your hands, and face the door.
Better give up now. It'll be better for you.
Come and get it, Mountie.
King, come here. Come here. Circle around behind him. Go ahead. Bo, go back. Get him, King. Get him. On your feet, Markham. Come on. On your feet. Get your hands behind you. All right, get going.
Bull, are you badly hurt?
I'm all right, Sarge. I'm tough. What's going to happen with me?
That's for a court to decide, Bull. But I'm sure you'll get a fair trial. But you men, in addition to your other crimes, should have a great weight on your conscience. Using this poor man for your dirty work. The court will decide your fate also. Well, King, this case is closed. Let's go.
Back already? That was the end of King of the Texas Rangers from 1941. Hope you enjoyed that one. We'll have more new old movie serials next week, and I hope you'll tune in. If you can, go to YouTube under Donald O'Malley or Don's Breakfast Cereal Show, hit like and subscribe, and you'll never miss one of my shows. So good night, folks. See you next time. Stay safe.